But I'll tell you, the biggest problem I had with this bike was the power.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Come here, baby! Come on, Aprilia! Come on, Aprilia!
The biggest problem with owning an Aprilia RSV4, it is way too powerful.
What the fuck are we talking about here? Welcome back to yet another video. Real quick, those of you guys are watching, if you could, right now, please hit that like and subscribe button, man. That's helping this channel tremendously. So if you could smash that subscribe button, notification bell, so every time I drop some content, you see it first. But yeah, y'all see it, RSV4. We're gonna go on a little night ride. It's getting kind of late, but hey, we're gonna do it, baby. Without further ado, let's go. So we only got an hour of record time on this camera, which I think will be fine. Plenty of time. Bro, it's so funny because when I had my 600, I swear I would get all these challengers, man, and chargers will come up to me beside me and they'd be like, I don't want to say challenge me, but you know, they're revving or whatnot. I'm like, dude, come on, get out here. Like, you ain't getting me on the 600 to try to outrun. I can only top out like 147, 150 on a good day. But now I got the RSV4, man, it's been crickets. Yeah, so what we're going to talk about today is I just had the 600-mile service done, obviously, you know, a little bit ago, but I'm at 1,200 miles, man. So I wanted to give a decent review of kind of what I think now that she's got a little bit of miles on there, because this is my first 1,000 plus cc bike or a liter bike, and that honeymoon phase is over, man. So I just wanted to give it like a little review. I am going to adjust these mirrors a little bit though, because I don't know who be riding behind me, bro. I can't see if it's cops or who or what, when. The screen that I switched out, man, is a lot better. I feel like you guys are going to be able to see a lot more than if I didn't have it in there. Sky's pretty. It feels pretty good out tonight, man. About like 65, I would say. So what are my first impressions? You know, after 1,000 miles, like what is my impressions? And I'm gonna be quite honest with you guys. I'm still blown away, man. Obviously, I never rode a 1,000 before, so, but I will admit that initial honeymoon phase is gone. Like as far as like being completely blown away with the power, because I'm used to it now. But sometimes, man, like every time I do a pull, it still gets me, man. My ears are going to be ringing. I got to get off up here, take my helmet off, push my earplugs in more, because right now they are going to be ringing. If I had to do some pros and cons on this bike, so one con that really kind of sucks, it bothers me a little bit, is it sits up a little high. Now I'm like 5'9.5". It does sit up a little high. I wish it was just a tad bit lower, because I rode my boy's ZX10r, and that thing sits perfect and is really comfortable, man. Both legs down, I'm on my tippy toes. So that would be a con for me. Not a huge deal, but yeah, I wish I set it a little bit lower. And I heard you can adjust the suspension a little bit to get it to squat. So I haven't really looked into it yet. So all right, we are back, people. 40 minutes left, I guess. So we gonna make this quick. So talk about the cons. One would be the seat height. Definitely higher than most that I sat on, for sure. Let's see, what else would be a con? I gotta think about that, people, because I don't know if there is a con other than the seat height. Yeah, I don't know. Dang, that road's rough. Yeah, I'm truly trying to think of a con, and I cannot. Now, if we get to the pros, the number one pro that really sticks out to me that I love, and it even sticks out more now that I rode my buddy ZX10r. I didn't ride like, 20, 30, 40 miles. We just went down to the industrial park where you can open it up. So what I really love about this bike and the V4 is that low end torque, man. This thing is so torquey and it makes it so fun. Having that power wherever in the rev range is awesome, man, and it's very fun, very enjoyable. I listened to another guy give his initial review on this when I was looking into it.
But I'll tell you, the biggest problem I had with this bike was the power.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Time out. I had to interrupt the broadcast because, bro, so you're saying the biggest problem you have with one of the most powerful bikes, one of the fastest bikes produced, is it's too much power. What the f*** are we talking about here? You literally went out and bought one of the most powerful bikes that's street legal.
Well, let me explain to you, except now there's traffic in front of me. But here's the biggest problem with owning an Aprilia RSV4. It is way too powerful. And you're going to ask, well, what do you mean by that?
No, I am not asking myself, well, what do you mean by that? It's because you are on a bike that's one of the most powerful and one of the fastest bikes that's produced. I mean, it's got to be top 3, definitely top 5. That bike that you're riding on makes 217 horsepower with 92 pounds of torque. And you're probably getting 195 to 200 at the wheel. Okay? It's one of the torqueiest bikes that you can buy, period.
Unlike a smaller bike, like 600, a 700, 750, even a 900, like my XSR 900 was, you can rev that bike out to the red line and go through several gears before you get up to breakneck speeds. This bike, unfortunately, you can't do that.
It sounds to me like you should have bought a 400. Like you need to be on a 400 or a 300. You say a 600, a 750, or a 900. So let's just say, for argument purposes, you want the Kawasaki ZX10r. It's a real popular bike. It makes 120 horsepower. It's got like 50 pounds of torque. It's a screamer. But to redline that, you're talking about 13,000 RPMs. First, second, third gear, you're well above the posted speed limit. So it don't matter what bike you get that's a 600 or above. you're not banging out the gears. I'm sorry. You're just simply not. And staying below the speed limit. You're contradicting your argument. You're saying you can bang through the gears and redline a 600, 750, a 900 and not be at breakneck speed, but you're going to be over the speed limit. You had to do some type of research on that bike. I mean, you had to do some type of research or read a spec sheet, or I'm assuming that the salesman told you what you're buying, or at least the amount of horsepower. I mean, it's all on the spec sheet. It was when I bought mine. I knew exactly what I was buying. And the power was the main reason why I bought it.
This bike, you can't really hear this thing sing unless you're willing to go well above the posted speed limit.
If you really want to hear that bike sing, get an exhaust put on it. Like everyone that I know that's got an Aprilia, they get an exhaust. One of the first things they do, even the salesman should have told you, the first thing that you need to do is get an exhaust. It's probably one of the best attributes of an Aprilia RSV4 is the sound. And in order to take advantage of that sound, you need to buy an exhaust. That's it. Period. If you want to hear it sing, you get an exhaust, you throw a tune on it, so you don't have to redline it to take advantage of the sound. It's that simple. It goes back to my original point. Why the f*** even buy the f***ing bike? Why would you go to the dealership, look at the bike, sit on the bike, I hope you took it for a test ride, purchase the bike, especially a bike that's 217 horsepower. How do you not know that you can't bang through the gears like you would if you was on a smaller bike? Why even get the bike in the first place? It makes zero sense. People buy that bike because they want the horsepower, because they want the torque, because they want to go fast. That's the only reason why you would buy that bike. And your dumb ass bought it thinking that you can bang through the gears and ride it on the street in town like it's a Honda Grom. Maybe that's what you should have bought, because a RSV4 1100 should have never been in your head. So look, I don't know this guy. I just know that I stumbled upon that video when I was doing my research, when I was actually zoning in on the RSV4. And I know a lot of you people, if you're watching this channel, you're going to be doing the same thing. And you're probably going to stumble upon that video and I shouldn't even have to say this because the comments speak for themselves. But if all the reasons he listed on what he doesn't like about it, that's exactly why people buy it. It's for the power, the speed, the torque, the adrenaline. That's why people buy leader bikes. Period. I mean, and they're widely popular, especially here in the States. It's just that simple. So it's perfectly fine if you want to abide by the speed limit. That's okay. But the reason why people buy leader bikes is the same reason why people buy Lamborghinis, Ferraris, Porsches. Do you think they actually buy those cars to go the posted speed limit all the time? No, they want to open it up. They want to feel that rush, that adrenaline. It's part of the gig. It's part of owning a high-powered vehicle, period. I'm starting to think that you are clueless. It's just, how can someone be so oblivious and so ignorant to what they're purchasing? You know, it's just, I don't know. I'm not trying to dog on them. That's why I'm not even going to mention this channel or nothing. But I had to speak on it a little more because I don't think I elaborated on it enough when I was actually talking about it. So, but anyway, back to the original program. Peace.
You're going to sit there saying a negative is all the power. Oh my God.
Shut the f*** up. But to me, that is one of the number one things I love about this bike is the power, the torque on command whenever you need it. No matter what gear, it's ready. I love it, man. So that would be the number one. Just that, whenever you need it, hit that throttle and it goes, man. So yeah, and some people complain that you can't really, you know, go through all the gears. That might be true, because literally to hit 170, 180, or 170 miles an hour, I can leave it in fifth gear. But I'm constantly shifting from third, fourth, and fifth. They're probably about the gears I use the most. Mainly fourth and fifth, because I love that punch that this bike has in fourth gear. It really allows you to get out of trouble. Drive a lot of that wind away. Right now, I'm not really giving it a whole lot of throttle. It's probably about quarter throttle. That's full throttle right there. Fifth gear. That's what I love about this bike, man. I absolutely love it. So fun. So fun. That dude had shorts on, man. So that would be the number one. Number two, the sound. So I went, I'm sure you guys know now, I went with the Leo Vince, or Leo Vinci, or Leo Vince, still don't know how to say it, but I went with the LV10 slip-on, and then I went with the Gabbro tune, the M-Torque for the shorty, you know, for the can, with the up-map, the T800, I believe. That M-Torque removed all restrictions on first and second gear. Like you need it in first gear? I don't think so. But it did. So that even made the bike funner. But that sound that these Aprilias make is, in my opinion, and not only just mine, but it is in most people's opinion, the Aprilia is the best sounding bike. So that would be number two, is the sound. And then not only sound, I think that translates into feel. Like the sound you hear gives a feel of the bike. It's just, it's just awesome, man. I don't want to go too crazy, because if a popo does get behind me, I'm not really comfortable running in the dark. I need to really swap out this tinted visor when I go on these little late runs, or late rides. So, sound, feel, is number two, without a doubt. Number three, I would say the electronics package in this, man. You know, having the cruise control, you know, because like I was considering, believe it or not, the R1 or the R1. Even though I know it's not as fast as the Aprilia, but I knew it was another great sounding bike. But cruise control, man. And once you have cruise control, and I had that on my the RS660 from Aprilia, like once you have it, you almost can't go without it, man. And a lot of the premium bikes have it nowadays, man. And now you see it with the Yamaha R9, which that bike's getting a lot of mixed reviews based on what it looks like, and a little bit because it's heavy. But the thing's got cruise control. I would consider that bike, man, for sure. I ain't gonna feel my nose itches. So yeah, The electronics package, man, having access to cruise control, the 6-axis eye view, which I'm sure a lot of bikes have that would be number 3, man. You know what? I take that back. Scratch that. Number 3 would be the looks, man. This is an absolutely beautiful bike, bro. Like, this bike, looks-wise, I think it has the best tail tidy that you can get in a bike. And the lava red and the black and this like matte or satin black color, bro, it is a excellent bike, man. The way it looks, it's just fantastic. So the looks of this bike. So then you top that with the way it sounds, it's just like, mwah, like just puts the cherry on top. I like coming down this incline, man, when there's no traffic, and you can get a lot of speed, son. Crazy, all this traffic at this time. Like, what are we doing, people? Oh, hell out of the left lane, people. What are we doing? So the looks of this bike is number 3, and you can kind of put looks and the sound kind of all in one. So that's what I would say, looks, because even if you go not only the lava red and black, but the ultra gold. I'll post a picture of it. The RSV4 factory. Ultra Gold, which is a bike that I was going to get. Man, another sharp looking bike. I love the black, white, and gold, man. Another fantastic colors. Ooh. Still a little gusty on this side of 270. And then number 4, coming in number 4 would be the electronics package, for sure. And I don't know if we'll go 5. I really am not disappointed about anything in this bike, man. And that's God's honest truth. There's not one complaint, man. And the price is insane that you can get this much horsepower, this electronics package, this look, and this sound for under $20,000. Like, are you kidding me? I know people's going to talk smack about the reliability. The V4s, really, it's not like they got a horrible track record, because I can point to the BMW S1K, the problems that's having, the Yamaha, the R1. You can't even ride wheelies when I think about blowing an engine. That Honda Fireblade, just watching Will Kid Hill's channel, bro, he blew 2 motors in the Fireblade, so. Woohoo! But yeah, man, so everyone's going to point and dog and point to reliability issues, man. You can say that with any bike, really. So with that being said, that's why I got the 5-year extended warranty, just in case, man. So there's that. So I don't know how much record time I got left. I hope I got all that in, but pull here, baby. Little pull here, baby. Come on, Aprilia. Come on, Aprilia. Woohoo! if we're live or not, people. Let me see. Yeah, we're still live. We're good, baby. We're good, baby. Always somebody in this left lane, dude. Just thank you. Vibing, people. That was fifth gear, boys. Oh, still recording. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it, people. Come on, baby. You can do it. Stay with me, camera. We're still recording, yeah. All right, people, that's going to do it for the vlog. We made it, baby. We made it. Woo! I figured it'd be close. What are we looking at? Oh, we're close. So, all right, folks, if you rode with me up till this point, y'all know what it is. I love each and every one of you. All the new subscribers, I appreciate y'all too. We're growing, baby. Might be a little slow, but we're growing, man. I appreciate it. Until next time, peace.